Hey everyone, really quick before you watch the video, just a quick reminder, I stream over on Twitch, Sunday to Wednesday, links are in the description, make sure you come and check us out. Time for the fight! That being said, I don't actually remember fighting here.
Focus on the ads to leave the big guy until last. You can focus the big guy, but the ads will give you more XP. You thought leveling a combat class was broken.
Oh.
Well, this is level 11. I'm currently doing my level 5 quest.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh great, there's more. That's a lot of them. Oh, here we go.
Touch you as pull up your weapon or your as comrades man as dead man. Target rich endeavors. Behind you. Bring him. The rest of you march. Traitor scum. Ophelia Marjorie as might give us to their god as offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Now accessible.
Which does mean I've got a large cutscene to watch before the trial begins. Haha. Well, in case you want in. Are you able to join? Are you able to join Argo or not?
You did say he had someone there for doing work. Don't know if he's with them or not.
Yeah, if he's there, someone's there. Doesn't mean he necessarily can't join. Judging on the lack of joiningness, I'm guessing it's a not. I just realised we got like in a level 18 weapon coffer.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, considering, you know, I've done my level 30 job quest.
Save it for your dragoon or just get rid. I get rid personally.
Potatoes! Thompson redeemed a potato card. Well then.
Bowl members. Oh, the joys of having.
Ready for a long ass cutscene? I hope it's voice acted.
But it never used to be.
Sorry, guys, silly. Don't worry about it.
Just wanted to ask first. Waiting on a DPS. I love my new little minion. She just hovers around everywhere.
QB.
Can I beckon you? You do anything? No, you don't do anything with beckon.
How you spell beckon?
Beckon. Make sure you clicked on your thing first.
Well, if there was.
No, it didn't look like you want one either. They start moving as soon as you do the animation. I'm gonna watch the video and what big moves.
Well, let's give them a voice, shall we?
Lord of the Inferno, hearken as to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, you as your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Hello. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you your ignorant savage, who as not know your good hand. As if you please, as you Lord, as scorch their as heaven souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Urgh. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed on. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may as behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers will forfeit. No, spare me, I beg of you. Pitiful children of men. By my breath I claim you.
Arise once more as my lord's minions. As loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against you shall burn.
Almighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are as bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation.
Falsum, as my fail mortal flame can be served as a vessel, as blessing as but one. Yet I smell the taint of another upon thee. The truth is thine, the large wicked as wick is clear. Thou art as of the goddess blessed number. The patron warned of as a fin Allah Hakim. Thy exist to be suffered. I apologize to all those who are going to be going through these trials and stuff with me.
Okay. Let's go. Ow. Should we get in the nail soon?
Should be.
There's one in the middle.
There it is.
There we go.
You come here.
For this one, there is no second nail, is there?
Nope.
Ooh, but there's that. You know, if you want a limit break, that'd be fine. Or not, I guess.
None of them want to. Mine will go to the Arcanist.
Mine will go to whoever's left after the cutscene.
Take your pick, they're both watching the cutscene.
Aha!
Go to the Lancer, give them one each.
F. F for Ifrit.
It's great because I can skip and then just watch it on your end.
Oh. Pray forgive me lateness. I was delayed by the by the congestion of Amara's zealots, I swear. Each seemed more as evident than the last. Persistent lot. Phew. I see as Bloodswans wasted no time as extracting the captives. No less than I expect from as the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships are only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology. Had I known this mission would have proven so dangerous, I would never have let you face it alone. You have been given a valuable baptism of fire. Let us continue this conversation with a more agreeable surroundings. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. Run, 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 run. So, that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I anticipated, even taking Uldar's interference into account. I am here! You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by by the Veld Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Lever. Pardon me for promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. As the meter of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that they were supposed or if damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we could contain ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primal objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by the adventure unexpected show of strength. Could a foe as proven to be as heinous to our plans? Perhaps there is a conversation for another time. You have been given a task. This is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my Lord commands. And I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that... Oh, skipped a bit. Whoops. And I've got no one left to give accommodation to.
Me.
Trust me, it would be so broken if you could. I didn't get accommodation.
I did. My first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, there you are, Lumus. Come, rest a while. You have no better opportunity after witnessing our defeat. The Amaja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was proceeding to apologize. I do hope you can forgive me, as I arrived too late to be of any use to you and the abducted. This may be a whole body, but the same cannot be said for their minds. Once a man is tempered, but it souls me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst of all the misfortune there is, still some rejoice. If we were slain, and by your hand no less. This deed is not this deed of no ordinary individual, Lumus. Nor as I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My finite talent remains undeemed. Mephilia will be proud as beyond reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object of my bearing to the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed somewhat in this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax, return to the Waking Sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss the matter in more detail, and just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. So, I'm going to do a quick thing before we return to the Waking Sands, and I'm just going to quickly go and turn this quest in for this dungeon.
He hates this bit.
Hmm?
3 big ass cutscenes.
Oh, we're actually going to learn about the Grand Companies now.
Mm-hmm.
We're not too far away from amounts, jobs, and all the rest of it. Do. Someone a big giant behemoth in the doorway. The triumphant hero returns. Pancret tells the news upon his arrival. He is presently as in Sola, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is eager to see you. Ah, no voice acting. My late arrival nearly cost Lumus his life. I wasn't there when they took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. So, Titan Extreme, so much pain. Yes, by some miracle he survived. But that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such danger alone. I failed him utterly. I'm just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Fancred. Fan, but without the PH. So much fun. You can ill blame yourself for every. You can't ill blame yourself for every. And then we walk in. It's a Markiplier joke. I don't watch Markiplier. Lumus, it's good to see you again. Impeccable timer, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Pancred told me everything you've done as well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put pay into our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions, with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ildal. Similar instances have been rift in both Limsa, Lamenta, and Gdania as of late. To victory, you champion. If I just believe. Copyright. I didn't use a curiosity how these crimes are linked to primals, as per me to explain. Having manifested in a physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here. The stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, as ether exists throughout throughout creation, it flows through all life, as premature the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain as the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason, incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to primals. Which leaves us to why as the abductive. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well in the world, as primals possess no physical forms, their essence is dissipated across the great rivers of ether. However, when as the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards the primals as existence until dawn. Which grants them physical form. Once born, as a primal gains strength from its followers, worships much more numerous as they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals, some as surface as such as revelation as a herd as freely gives. In order to gain more power, they do not succumb to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a procedure which you yourself were subjected. Yet, even if Ifrit took as your comrades to his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. You must not as the why of it, but the blessing the Echo is immune to as primal influence. It is the greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo would be an instrument in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The Echo, 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 Echo. Wait, I can do this so much better. The Echo! The Echo! The Echo! That good for you? The recent incidents all share a common trail, as there's plans such as abolished designs, a new development, as one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. Man, with a spatial room to talk about Echo. While I share your concern, as my present feelings want relief to your safe return. The immortal flames assure me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that, as we may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of respite, Lumus. You may be sure it won't be long last. Once the people learn and identify with the hero filled Ilfrid, I fear you have near a moment to yourself. Whether she intends to or not, as Minfilia negates to tell you something I think would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempted abductors that were rescued. I'm sorry to report, but they're all being put to death. The flame with who you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information is not to be made public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there was any other as recourse. But once a man is tempted, he is tempted for life. His very existence leads to strength of the primal, whom he cannot choose to worship. But we Scions continue the fight. As there is no more innocence to be sacrificed, I hope you will continue to stand with us. So a husband whispers to his wife, buying something for their dog. The wife asks, "Why are you whispering?" He replies, "So our devices don't hear us." They both laugh, and so does Amazon and Google. I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the loss of his people suffering. Till next time. God forgive me. How many more lives? Louis would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Better, faster, stronger, harder. Do, 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 do. A hero in the making.